Oh, welcome everybody to the NFL Presidential Address. This is week 11, and this is going to be a big one. I am going to absolutely crush it. If you've never watched this show, it's about making you money. Yes, this is a financial advice show. What we do is we go through every NFL game on the board and tell you how to use those games to create wealth. Let's start with the New York Jets. They're playing the New England Patriots. It's on Thursday. And we're going to look at the over in this game, 43.5. New England can score. We saw them score at will almost against Tampa Bay, and this team has got a well-balanced offense. And Drake May is looking really, really good, has nice chemistry with Diggs. We know that this team is putting up 28-31 on the New York Jets. So now the question is, can the Jets keep up? I think they can. I think, honestly, the Jets are now playing with house money. They're free. They've traded away their team. They know they're not going to make the playoffs. I think we're going to see them play loose. I think we're going to see them play open. I think they're going to be able to get us 20 points. I think this game has 31-20 written all over it. Take over the total, and it's only 43. Now we got a game in Spain, and it might not rain, but they're definitely going on a plane. I am a horrible poet. You know it. Let's get into it. Miami, -2.5 against Washington, and I can't believe this. I like Miami here, guys. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get to the window, but this Washington team is a mess. They can't get out of their own way, and they came into the year after getting Debo really looking to make a run for the Super Bowl. They made the playoffs last year, and now they're just a mess. They got to be emotionally distraught. In Miami, I feel like they have to be pretty excited about getting a win against Buffalo, first time in 4 or 5 years. And everything coming out of the Miami Dolphin dressing room sounds good. I think this team is going to continue to play. Take Miami -2.5. Before we get into the rest of the board, I do want to make mention, guys, that although I had a bad week in NFL last week and the week before, my NFL ATS bets are 8-2 on the season. That's right. I am 80% in NFL against the spread bets on the year. I will have 2 of them this weekend. And I've only had 2 of them once this season. So these are very rare plays. And I have 2 of them for this Sunday. So if ever you're going to bet me, this is the weekend, because those are my strongest plays. And they're the most consistent plays I've had for 5 years. I am 63% in NFL ATS bets in the regular season for the last 5 years. So please, my 2 favorite plays are going to be ATS bets. I'm obviously going to give them out here as well, but you might or might not know which ones they are. Head over to WagerTalk. Grab my Sunday package, please. Okay, Green Bay playing the New York Giants. New York Giants just fired Dable. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Jackson Dart's in concussion protocol. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that matters majorly, because if Russell Wilson gets a sniff of this field, Green Bay -17.5 seems like a good bet. With that said, I assume they'll play Jameson. And if they do, the over is a good bet. So if Jackson Dart plays, I like the Giants. If Russell Wilson plays, I like Green Bay. And if Jameis plays, I like the over. I think I've covered that game in every direction. Tampa Bay playing Buffalo. We got to look at Buffalo here, guys. I'm worried because I don't want to play against a Tampa Bay team that's so wounded, still sitting at the top of their division, still with playoff aspirations, coming off of a bad loss. Baker called the team out. Everything suggests Tampa Bay is going to bring it. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Firstly, they're going to be playing in cold weather. That's important now. Secondly, they're playing Buffalo off of a humiliating, disgraceful, and embarrassing loss. This is a great spot for both Tampa Bay and for Buffalo. Too bad they're playing against each other. I think Buffalo's just the better team. They're at home. It's going to be in cold weather off of that stinker of a performance against Miami. It's under a touchdown. Take the Bills. Pittsburgh playing Cincinnati. Let's not overthink this, guys. Take the dog. If Pittsburgh is a favorite, bet against them. This Pittsburgh team is not good. They had one good defensive game this year. Prior to that, they might have been the worst D unit in the entire league. Offensively, they can't seem to find any rhythm. There are moments where Aaron Rodgers looks really good, and then there are moments where he, just looks old. Cincinnati, I understand that they keep shooting themselves in the foot, but this offense can score. We saw what they did with Chicago. They made an incredible comeback. Joe Flacco is airing the ball out. 5.5. I think if Pittsburgh is up by 10 and Baltimore and Cincinnati has the ball, 2 minutes to go, prevent defense in, they cover. Take Cincinnati. Don't overthink this play. And frankly, take them on the money line as well. Houston playing Tennessee. And no, Cincinnati is not one of my NFL ATS bets, but I do like them a lot. They will be a circa play. Houston playing Tennessee. You got to look at Tennessee here, guys. Outstanding effort by Houston last week. Incredible ending to that game. Davis Mills looked great for about 7 minutes. Other than that, he was horrible. We still don't know the full extent of all the injuries as I'm taping. But either way, Tennessee coming off of a bye, and I think this Tennessee team is going to keep it close. Their defense isn't horrible. Houston's defense is spectacular. I would lean on the under in this game too, 39.5. But I do like Tennessee as a dog. Next, we got Minnesota, -3 against Chicago. First off, I like the over in this game. I like the over in most Chicago games. I did not get to the window on the over last game against the Giants, and they went under, but I like it here, and they are indoors in Minnesota. I also like Minnesota here at -3. I think the Chicago Bears team, I just don't feel like they're getting it done the right way. Yeah, they've won 6 of 7, but every one of those games has been like they've been down and then they had to come back, or they were up and then they gave it away and then they had to come back. They just are not a team that has a winning pedigree quite yet, and Minnesota is. Minnesota gets right back in the thick of things with a win here. Take Minnesota -3. Now we got the Chargers -2.5 playing Jacksonville. This Jacksonville team is not good, period. End of story. Not Carolina. Oh, there we go. Image change. They really just can't get out of their own way. This Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence is like a current Aaron Rodgers. Every now and again, he looks amazing, and then every now and again, he looks horrible. One thing we know about the LA Chargers is they are probably the best coach team in the league. Herbert is spectacular. I mean, this guy can get it done no matter who is running behind him or who is catching the ball. Their wide receivers are doing good. And even with their 2 injured guards, they're able to protect. On top of all of that, I don't think Jacksonville's got some wild pass rush here. The Chargers are 7-3 on the year. They got to keep their foot on the pedal with Denver ahead of them and KC right behind. I think the Chargers get this done handily. I think Jacksonville shoots themselves in the foot again. Take the Chargers. Now we got the game of the week. Seattle playing the Rams. -2.5 for the Rams. 48.5 is the total. I like the over here, guys, and I like the over a lot. I also like the dog Seattle. Now, originally when I started the year, I thought San Francisco was going to win the division. They were +150, and I made that bet. They got so badly injured, the division is not theirs anymore. And then I'm like, okay, the Rams are looking so good. I mean, Matt Stafford is playing lights out ball. Now I don't even know if the Rams are going to win the division. I was not high on Seattle coming in. I'm high on Seattle right now. I mean, if Seattle was a strain, it would be like Seattle Kush. I would be smoking it. This is a really, really good team. And more so, they're incredible on the road. I think they win this game, guys. And I think this game will be super close regardless. But I do like the over here, too. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring. Both defenses have played spectacularly. But I mean, both these teams just put up 40 plus themselves last game. So I like the over and I like Seattle. As for San Fran and Arizona, Arizona's horrible. Look, they had their moment. We thought they made it. After their bye, they played Dallas. They looked good. Then they laid an egg against Seattle last week. San Fran, I think, are going to get their act together, and I think they might have an outside shot of sneaking into the playoffs. This is a low number. San Fran. They came out at -1, so a ton of money is being bet on them right now, and I get it. So long as this thing stays under 3, take the San Francisco 49ers. Take Baltimore, and don't overthink this. I'm not even going to give you a whole speech. Cleveland's horrible. Baltimore is rolling. I know it's -8. This game is like 40-10 written all over it. Take the Ravens. I like Denver here, guys, and I like them a lot. I hope to be talked off of this bet, but here's my take on this Denver-Kansas City game. I get it. Kansas City is awesome, and we can trust their offense. We can trust their defense. They're well balanced. They're well rested, and they need to go on a winning streak just to make the playoffs. Denver is 8-2 on the season. Denver wins this game, and they are in the driver's seat. I think if Denver wins this game outright, they push KC out of the playoffs. And I know KC knows that, and I think we're going to get KC at their best. But their best, they win by 3. We still cover here. And here's what we know about Denver. Their defense is spectacular. I've been high on their defense all year. I didn't think their defense was as great as their defense is, but their defense is spectacular. And their offense has played horribly game after game. They are going to play great this Sunday. You know how Miami hasn't beat Buffalo in like 4 years? Buffalo's a juggernaut. Miami sucks. Miami can't play against Baltimore the last week. Yeah, Miami won that game. You know how Carolina went to Green Bay and they beat Green Bay and looked like world beaters, and then they go home to play New Orleans? Yeah. New Orleans won that game. You remember how Buffalo went to Atlanta? Yeah. Atlanta won that game. Remember how Atlanta went to Carolina? Yeah, Carolina lost that game. You remember how Cleveland beat Green Bay? Yeah. Denver is going to win this game, guys. Denver is going to find offense somehow, some way this Sunday. Take Denver +4. Detroit playing Philadelphia. I got to pass here, guys. I mean, look, I want to take the over on every single Detroit game. I want to take the under on every single Philadelphia game. I want to take Detroit every game they play. I want to take Philadelphia every game they play. This is an outright pass, and they don't happen often. My apologies. And as for Dallas playing Las Vegas, I don't know what to do here either, guys. So I'm going to pass again. And my apologies. I'm not looking to pass, but if I can't come up with a bet, I ain't going to give you one. That is the NFL Presidential Address for Week 11. Guys, I got 2 ATS bets up for my clients this Sunday. Please take advantage of that. Also, please hit the thumbs up button. Please like this video. Please comment. Please subscribe to our channel. I'm so greatly appreciated. I so greatly appreciate you guys watching these videos. Lots of love, and let's have a monster Week 11.